Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Brooklyn and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your puppy's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction is a little tug and release on her training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Now she is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is her ability to heel, and the command is Brooklyn, heel. Now Brooklyn is a baby, so she's very easily distracted, and they're having a pool party next door. So there's lots of distraction, lots of sounds, dogs barking that aren't ours. And she's still maintaining a decent heel and a nice sit when Rich stops walking. He encourages her, taps his leg, talks real sweet to her to keep her going and keep her focused. And we want to give her lots of praise and encouragement because she is young. Nice sit.
Stay.
This is your sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, we do not use her name. When Rich returns back to her, he just walks right back to her shoulders where he started, and at that point gives her a treat for a good job and tells her to heel again. And you can see Rich lean over, talking to her, encouraging her, and teaching her how to be a big girl. And she's getting a little bit too big for mommy to carry. Good job. Stay. And this time, instead of Rich returning to her, he will demonstrate the come on command. And sit. So cute. It's hot and it's humid and it's noisy, and she's still maintaining. She's not taking her 4 feet off the ground. She's sitting when Rich tells her to. This is your down on command, and stay. And you're going to lengthen out the amount of time and the distance that you can go with your stationary commands. Rich brings her right into a come and sit. She's getting hot. So Rich is going to do another down and stay. We're not going to do any more healing because she's starting to pant. And we're doing this in the shade, so I hope it's viewable. But we have to use the shade when we can because the dogs just wilt too fast in the sun. So we have demonstrated for you her heel, her sit stay, her come, and her down and stay. These are the commands that we would have you practice with her at home. We'll have written instruction for both of the dogs when they go home. We've enjoyed having them, and we will see you tomorrow. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.